Cape Town needs a whole lot of water. You shouldn't waste water. No, seriously. Cape Town is running out of water and implemented new water restrictions Thursday, reducing the previous 87-liter limit to 50 liters per day. Officials are predicting if reservoir levels continue to fall as expected, Cape Town will run dry by April 16th, which is being called Day Zero. With 50 liters, a person could theoretically use 18 liters for dishes and laundry, 15 liters for a 90-second shower, 9 liters for one toilet flush, 3 liters for hygiene, 2 liters for cooking, 2 liters for drinking water, and 1 liter for pets. The city is now working to improve its water infrastructure by rushing to construct desalination, aquifer, and water recycling projects. If the government declares Day Zero, water will be shut off for the city until it rains again. Residents will only be allowed 25 liters to be collected from one of 200 stations throughout the city. Good thing people totally listen when told to conserve resources. Cape Town will be fine. This tastes like water.
Water on the moon could fuel extended missions. Researchers at Brown University believe the moon's interior could be packed full of water. Water is found at the moon's poles, and scientists believe it exists there as a result of hydrogen brought by solar wind. However, according to a new study, magma eruptions from the moon's interior billions of years ago trapped water inside tiny beads of glass found in lunar rock. Satellite data collected by a lunar orbiter shows that these water-trapping glass beads are widespread on the moon's surface. Researchers have concluded that these water deposits are the result of magma that came from deep within the moon, meaning its interior must therefore contain water. Just how much water, however, is a question that no one can answer right now. But the researchers say future missions to the moon could potentially extract water from its surface, which would open the door to longer stays up there. Genius device harvests water from desert air. Certain parts of the world still lack access to safe water, but a new contraption made by a team from UC Berkeley and MIT might soon change that. The system consists of metal organic framework, or MOF crystals, pressed into a thin sheet and placed in a chamber between a solar absorber and a condenser plate. MOFs are a combination of organic and inorganic materials in a tightly packed matrix. Specific uses depend on the type of combination used. While some MOFs absorb gas, this particular one excels at absorbing water. The chamber is left open at night, allowing air to diffuse through the porous crystals and water to attach to its interior surface. During the day, sunlight heats up the water molecules in the MOF, turning them into vapor that then condenses and is collected below. When tested under the same conditions as arid and desert areas, the prototype managed to pull 2.8 liters of water over a 12-hour period. The device is a significant first step, but still holds much room for improvement. For now, the team is working on making it better, particularly in terms of efficiency and output. Water found in atmosphere of alien planet. NASA has found water in the atmosphere of an exoplanet more than 430 light-years away from Earth. The primitive atmosphere of Neptune-like planet HAT P26b is made almost entirely of helium and hydrogen. NASA scientists also detected water in the planet's atmosphere, although it is not a water world. HAT P26b tightly orbits a star some 437 light-years away from Earth. When the planet passes in front of the star, scientists are able to look at the starlight that passes through the planet's atmosphere to analyze the atmosphere's chemical composition. According to NASA, the findings show there is surprising diversity in the atmosphere of planets outside of our solar system.
Life on Mars? Maybe not. New research from the U.S. Geological Survey has found that the mysterious streaks once thought to be proof of water on Mars are probably just sand flows. Sorry, NASA. Recurring slope lineae, or RSL, are long, dark streaks that expand on the slopes of Mars during warmer seasons and retract when the temperature gets colder. RSL looked similar to features on Earth formed by water flows and contained hydrated salts that help water stay liquid, but a closer look reveals behavior that's unlike flowing water. Streaks existed only on the tops of steep slopes and all settled at an angle of repose, the maximum slope at which loose solid material can be piled without slumping. Researchers concluded that the markings weren't created by water, but by dry grains like sand and dust that accumulate and flow down the slopes. The RSL may still contain water, but probably not enough to sustain tiny microbial critters, let alone human life.